We're back.
So what was that first question? And did we answer it?
Brutal honesty.
First question is it necessary in a relationship? Honesty is.
Honesty, yes.
Yes.
Brutally honesty, it depends.
It's all how you land the plane. And it's all how the other person perceives it.
Yeah.
And you need to know
the difference.
that about the person also.
Right. Because, I mean, I could definitely see, like, but at the same time, like I work with people who, like, you can't have any level of honesty with them without them, like, going into a corner and crying.
Right.
Because they can't handle any level of critical commenting, even if it's in the attempts to help or better or improve someone.
Then
maybe you're not the person that should be delivering it, because that's a difference too. Like, whoever's talking to you, if you feel criticized, you're not going to hear it any other way.
Well, and there's a lot of people out there also that there's no, I can't think of a better word for this, that have been severely coddled their entire lives,
right?
And
right.
So
not corrected in any format.
Yeah, so when they get negative criticism or what they perceive as negative, it automatically flares up and they shell up and they get all upset because they emotionally cannot handle it, because they're like, I've been perfect my entire life.
Well, right, they didn't grow up with Tom O'Donnell.
Well, not even that. I mean, they didn't. I mean, they
weren't told.
They didn't grow up in a household that was honest.
Right, and that.
I mean, there's millions of kids out there right now who think they're going to be the next, soccer, football, baseball, basketball star, and they're like 2 steps below like quadruple A.
Right, and they're not that they're not good for where they are or what they're doing, but it's not right. But so this was one of the questions was, what happens to people who say they want it but can't handle it?
This is a huge one. People will be like, oh, tell me I can take it. No, the fuck you can't.
No, you can't.
No, the fuck you can't.
Right.
Whether I give it to you hard, give it to you soft, wrap it in a bow, it's all criticism.
Right.
And I'm like, you can't take it.
Right.
And 99% of the time with those people, they won't say something. They'll get upset, but they won't say anything to you.
Right.
You'll hear it
down the road
back
from
channels from somebody else.
Yeah. Yep.
I can't believe this.
And I'm not trying to pick on women, but being a girl, growing up with female friends my entire, obviously, you constantly hear, how does this look on me? How does this outfit look? How do I look? And sometimes
it's not good.
It's not good. But very few women can hear it's not your best look, or not the best outfit or skirt or shirt for you. Try something different.
I mean, can you name 5 people, or can you think of, maybe we don't name, but can you think of 5 people that would be able to take what I said to you and it not emotionally impact them severely?
5?
Yeah.
Probably not.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the oldest is pretty close because she was raised. There were many times when I told her, you're not wearing that to school. You will get made fun of.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing this to protect you.
Right.
You're not wearing that. You need to dress this way because you're not wearing something that's flattering you. And now, obviously, being a young adult, she sees it and she understands it.
Yeah.
And she has friends who were never told that.
Yeah.
And so when they wear things, she's like, what are they doing? But they can't hear, girl, not the best look for you. Whereas, she can come downstairs and I'm going to be like, huh?
Yeah. You have to... It goes back to that packaging. If you are someone who wants to be told the truth but can't handle it, you almost have to go all the way around to get the message through.
Right.
Because they literally can't. And like you said earlier, that person has to be emotionally mature, and people don't do the work and understand that they are not.
Right.
Yeah.
They're not. You are not emotionally
they
mature.
Think they are.
Right.
Until they get smacked in the face. You think you're mature.
You think you want the truth. You think you can take it, and you can't.
Right.
And someone gives it to you, and you're like, what happened?
But I also think, in regards to, if you're talking specifically couples and relationships and significant others, I also think it goes back to this, how secure you feel in your relationship. Because I think any element, any obstacle, any whatever in a relationship, if you know at the core it's solid and secure, you can handle those negative things way better than if you feel like there's a fracture or a
Right.
rift or like some kind of like if I was worried about how you felt about me, that would hit so differently because my mentality could take it into a very spinny, dark place of he's not attracted to me and blah blah blah.
You
and
could
he wants
spiral.
something different. And
You could spiral.
100%. Don't you think?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Like
If it's coming from your intimate partner, for sure.
Right.
Like you just upped the possibility of that breaking you down. But if it's just a rando or a friend, you could be like, "Go fuck yourself." You know.
Or that's a good one. I'm gonna use it again. On someone else.
Right. Oh, I'll use the eclair. Probably get my ass kicked.
Make sure you're wearing a GoPro.
But you keep forgetting.
But that was all of our. That was actually all of our questions.
I thought I said write that down like 4 times.
You did. I said I have write it down on here.
Wait, what?
But she didn't actually write it
You
down.
didn't write.
She wrote down, write it down. I mean, that's how you just presented.
You did.
You're like, I write it down right here.
But I did.
Sorry.
You literally wrote down, write it down. I think that was just a touch on like our 50 moments, but the
that's
fact that you wrote it down. Don't forget to write this down. Write it down. Write it down. Okay.
That is hilarious. If you could just screenshot that for me, thank you. Well, you still got the spoon in your glass, bro.
I thought you put it in there for a reason.
Just to stir.
Or did you suddenly think she thought maybe you wanted to have your drink like it was soup? Because I'm with you.
I don't think I'm working on all cylinders. Okay, I was a little sleepy when we came upstairs. I forgot to drink downstairs.
Soup.
I'm sorry. I took us off track on that one because that threw me for a loop.
Ice soup.
I thought you would just stir your drink and take the spoon out. That's what I thought.
I didn't even stir the drink. I just thought you wanted the spoon in there, so
For what?
Yeah, I think she was messing with you.
I don't know. It was stuck to an ice cube.
Oh, special ice cube.
It was like
It's for Harbor Seal.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our life. Right here.
Do you want to try one of those?
yeah. But D, you said you asked me to write down
Write it down.
how do you respond when it's true? You say you want it, but you can't handle it.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure you want the answer?
Did we cover that?
No. Oh, we didn't do that one.
And
And
what-
then, does honesty need to be packaged differently depending on the relationship?
We did talk about that.
Yeah.
one.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's like, are you sure you want the answer?
I don't.
Have you used that phrase?
I think if you.
No, not straight like that.
I think if you use that phrase on someone, you're gonna have a 50-50 shot. They're gonna be like,
Or they're bracing themselves and they won't hear it right.
it's gonna hurt.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd say go somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just be random. Or look at them all. You can do that too.
Just take one out.
I had to process.
Okay, so what is this you have in front of you?
So it's funny because when I ordered it, or when they came in, I never said anything to her. But this game had been popping up on my feed on Instagram. And it's called Tales. And it's Tales. They have like Tales for couples and like for friends and family and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And some of them are like some deep questions, kind of stuff. And some of it is fun. But I ordered it. It came in and showed it to her. She's like, "You got that?" I'm like, "Yeah." It kept popping up on my feed. She's like, "Same here. I was going to order it."
I was going to order the couples one for him and I on road trips, and the friends one for us to take to the beach trip.
Guess what I ordered? Couples and the friends.
Right on.
We thought we would. I mean, it's definitely a conversation starter. Looking at some of them, and she's not going to pick a random one.
I am.
She's
I'm going to pick this one,
she's
the one on top.
After she's read it 4 times.
All right.
I honest to God don't even know what it says completely.
So
I've forgotten
So
already.
we're gonna read. You're gonna read it, and
Yeah.
we're gonna answer, or
Yep.
are you just gonna?
She seems
point
excited
one?
about this.
It's not that fun. I mean, it's not that great, but it's the one that was on top, and it's the one I picked.
Okay.
And I'm being told I have to pick this one.
All right.
Who told you that?
Okay.
Hit
If
it.
you were in trouble and had to flee the country, where would you go to hide? This is a hard one for me because I don't know if I'd go anywhere else.
I mean, you have to. I mean, this
got to
is
flee the country.
You have to flee the country, so you have to
But
go
I'm not,
somewhere.
like, where's a safe place to go?
Not Iran.
Where's a non-extradition country?
I don't even. I'm not up to date on those.
I'm not up to date on that either.
haven't thought about fleeing the country in a few months. So
That's my point.
Well, I'm going to Panama just because.
Oh,
I know exactly where.
that's going to be the first place someone looks for you.
I mean, I'm still going.
Well, you're getting caught.
That's probably true. I mean, it's just miles and miles of jungle. Maybe they don't catch me.
Thailand.
That's just because you want to go there on vacation.
No, you can get lost there. You can get lost in the sauce.
See, same reason.
Okay. All right. I don't know where I'd go. You said Panama.
I was going to say $20 Ireland.
That was going to be my answer.
See, we're all getting caught.
I'm not. I'm disappearing.
Oh,
I'm going to get a couple.
first place we're gonna look for you.
Couple inches shaved off the legs and make me shorter.
Yeah, you might stand out there.
Yeah.
Literally.
Literally.
All right, ready?
Do you set this up already?
No.
Uh-oh.
What's a movie, show, or song that makes you super nostalgic?
Stand By Me.
You do love that one.
It's a great movie.
Why does it make you nostalgic?
It's just a cool like throwback. I wish I was their age, like in that time period, but it does remind me a lot of my childhood because we were like
Just
free.
Right, yeah.
You know, to go and be dumb. You
Right.
know, if you
I
didn't make
agree
it,
with
you didn't make it.
Right.
You kind of
You think about the shit we do
Your
as
family
kids.
may or may not come looking for you.
Yeah.
if something bad
It
happens.
is no joke, though.
No, seriously.
kid has not had a bath. Where's the kid? You know, kind of deal.
You're like,
Right.
oh, we have kids.
I mean, we used to go and we literally played in the storm drains.
Yeah.
I know.
You no
It's-
telling what's in there.
I mean, we're fine.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
We had this place across the street from our house that we called The Pit. And it was this just piece of land. I have no idea how many acres it was, but there was like paths and like lakes, but like, you know, small lakes, ponds, but
Ponds.
like
Those are ponds.
but like dangerous crap went on back there. Like kids would do crazy stuff. People have died. We used to play back there all the time, and I wasn't allowed to. Don't you go to the pit?
Oh,
Sure.
first thing I go
Okay.
to.
Sure, I would.
Well, I need to
Make
find
a
out why now.
beeline to it.
Right. But like, I think to myself, like, how many times we used to go like skating on the pond back there?
And you just
Coulda
could have fell
died.
in.
Yep.
Any
No, what's your movie?
I really liked the Wonder Years back in the day for the nostalgia of it all. Because I think they kind of covered a bunch of stuff. Not just like, you know, the playing outside and the coming of age and
Right.
you know, having the crush
So that's
and
the
the
show
family.
that's really nostalgic for you.
Yeah. I mean, my life didn't exactly run like that, but I like the show.
Right.
And something like playing outside and stuff,
You don't see a lot of it anymore.
you really don't. You really don't.
Like seeing the neighbors' kids outside that's nostalgic.
Right. And I
you-
love seeing it.
But every time I'm like looking out, I'm like, are they okay?
Yeah.
Every now and then, gotta check, make sure they're all right.
Well,
We used to have this area that was just it was like a square patch, maybe, I don't know how many acres, but it was just a bunch of intertwined trees. And we would just climb and play in the trees. We could have fell out and died at any moment. And that was just a go-to. And I remember like everyone being so skilled at it that we were just like running along.
Now I wouldn't even try to.
can I tell you that's one skill I never had?
climbing
I
trees?
could never climb a tree.
You were a gymnast and you couldn't climb a tree.
Crazy, right? I think I was afraid. I think it was more fear of like scratching or falling.
Oh yeah, came home
Because I could do like
Scratched
I could
up
do
100.
uneven bars.
That's basically what trees are.
Right, but I wouldn't climb a tree.
What is yours?
I honest to God,
How about you? Got to answer these at some point.
I know. I'm
First,
just-
you don't know what country you're fleeing to. Now you don't know a movie, song, or show.
that makes you nostalgic.
I don't know if
you
it's
say like the 1979 Olympic Games, I will turn this thing off right now.
no, but 84 and 92 are pretty big.
Nadia Comaneci.
But if I had to pick a
84.
nostalgic thing from my childhood, it would be.
No, you're not picking something nostalgic. It's like a movie or a show or something that you see.
I can't pick a memory of my childhood. I have to pick a movie that.
What does
reminds
the
You
card
chose
say?
What's the card say?
A movie or song that makes you super nostalgic. Probably just in general, the Penn State Nittany Lions, because it reminds me of my dad.
Okay.
Like I will always have a soft spot for them because I used to wake up on Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. and watch the replay of their games with my dad every so many Sundays before church because they would replay them. I don't know why, where we were, and it just was such a fun memory. We would just be the two of us, and he used to curse a lot, and I used to love it.
Oh, that's what.
Not anymore.
That's where it started.
I know.
He did say no. I won't drop that bomb.
Okay.
Go ahead and leave that alone.
You don't want to tell.
Just so everyone is up to date, Rory has a 3-shot lead at the Masters
Oh,
with 2 holes to go.
Pretty sure by the time they listen to this, that will already be.
I don't care. That was for me.
mm-hmm.
Ooh, this is good. What's your guilty pleasure that would make people question everything they know about you if they knew?
My guilty pleasure is drag. I love drag.
There's some questions now.
Exactly. Yeah, and I don't care.
No.
I don't care what your follow-on questions are. I love drag, and if I could be at a drag show right now, I would be like, I'm busy. Sorry, you guys.
You got one?
I mean, I don't think everybody knows I love Bravo. Probably the obsession I used to. I don't have it so much anymore, but I used to be obsessed with popping pimples, specifically blackheads. Like almost to
I
like
don't know if that would make you.
I would
mean, I love this
stare
show.
at them. And
No,
Oh.
she's about to make it weird, just
I love
so that
that.
we can do the judging.
I love the show Dr. Pimple Popper. So
Ugh.
But I can remember my sister had one on her when she was pregnant. She had one on her nose.
like a blackhead or zit.
It was a blackhead, but it was like encased in this bubble
Gross.
of clearness. And
No.
I would come home from college to hang out with her, and I would just stare at her nose and beg her to let me pop it.
I thought that maybe she was like, man, she's making amazing eye contact.
And she was no, because I was literally like this. I was making eye contact. I was staring at her nose. I'm like,
Yeah, but that
she-
looks like you're making amazing eye
and
contact.
she would be, I'd be like begging her. She'd be like, no, I'm not popping it, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, why are you letting this thing? I mean, it was the blackhead part was like popping out of her nose. It was so
It was like
ready
a-
to like expand.
It was like a mole.
So I was
I'm not joining this conversation.
I was heartbroken because one weekend I came home and she had popped it. And I'm telling you, the hole in the side of her nose
She had third nostril.
was massive. And I was like, you popped it? And she's like, I couldn't take it anymore. She's like, if you could have seen the stuff that came out of it. I'm like, you are such a bitch. Like, that's all I wanted
Wow.
was to see the stuff that came out of it and hold the little crusty blackhead between my fingers and like.
That's gross. That part is gross.
No, the
Nah.
whole thing is gross. What are you talking about?
Popping it is one thing, but being like, "Ew."
Have
No.
you never like held the oil pocket, like the whole like black oil in your hand and been like, look how hard it is? It's wild.
No, that's gross. Actually,
I can't. You know my mind
And it
Is
was just
there-
like,
is looking at.
and it was just
that.
like stuff.
No.
She said stuff like
Yeah,
poured
no.
out, and it was a hole in the side of her face. And I was so pissed at her. I still to this day can't get
is that
over
why
that
you call her
Oh,
triple
you could-
nostrils?
that she popped it without me.
Yeah, you're feeling some kind of way.
Obviously, there's a lot of
Obviously.
anger there. There'll be some therapy involved.
It's known that that's something I love to do.
Wow.
Okay, do you have one?
I already said mine.
She already said-
Yeah,
I got
Did you
caught up.
leave?
yeah. I'm not surprised.
Did you step out for a
No,
minute?
it's
I was ordering the food. I told the kids I'd order it.
Did you order mine?
What'd you want?
What'd you get me?
I just got a bunch of stuff.
Well, yeah, okay.
I got fried rice, sesame chicken, beef with broccoli, chicken lo mein,
Chicken lo
dumplings.
mein. There we go. You're successful.
See, I was a little pretty. I can't do two things at once.
Mine and this I don't know.
I thought her answer was your answer.
No, don't try to make up for it. Don't just.
I remembered hearing an answer.
Just keep moving, please.
Mine is actually old Disney musical films.
For example,
Mary Poppins.
you had one in the chute.
I got two. Pete's Dragon. Love it. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Do you think that makes people think
Bed Knobs and Broomsticks. I mean, will you look at me and go, yeah, he watches 1970s Disney half animated, half real films?
Just saying.
I wouldn't
What are you
judge.
just saying?
I wouldn't judge you for that.
But like one of my favorites of all time is Moulin Rouge.
Oh, I know.
Oh,
Love that. It's a great one.
that's your guilty pleasure, Moulin Rouge?
Yeah, it is. I could watch it. Now it's in my head. I'm going to have to watch it soon.
He's going to have to watch it soon.
Tonight, perhaps.
I mean, she'll fall asleep, so probably.
Yeah.
Did you guys get sunburned? I am feeling sunburned.
I don't burn, I tan.
Yeah.
It's the Indian blood,
Yeah.
not
I
7-Eleven.
don't want to watch Moulin Rouge.
See, ruined.
I thought she was about to say something negative. I was getting ahead of it,
Okay.
but then she didn't, and I was like, too late.
It wasn't. You had time.
Not in my world.
Okay.
Because you're an asshole.
A
Yeah.
S S
H-O-L-E. All right, last
I
one.
like to park in
In
handicapped
handicapped
places
places
and watch
and
handicapped people
people
make
make
handicapped faces because I'm an asshole.
He's an
Okay.
asshole.
This is going to be an asshole thing for me to say. You guys remember In Living Color?
Yeah.
Great show. Two snaps
So-
up.
So ahead of its time. And it's been because I started watching, like, you know how Instagram gets your algorithm?
Yeah.
Yeah, mine makes me cry for some reason.
No.
And I watched like one or two clips, like old clips of In Living Color, and now they constantly, like, classic scenes pop up, and I pee my pants because of the handicapped superhero.
No. Handyman.
Handyman. No, was it Handyman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't he did a movie? It was Blank Man.
Yeah. He
'Cause
did.
he was special ed for that one.
Yes.
But there was a dude out somewhere recently where we were at, I don't remember, and he walked like Handyman, and I caught myself stopping from laughing because obviously he's truly handicapped, but it made me think to the In Living Color skit I had just watched, and I was seeing David Wayans
See?
like, "Wah!"
And
Now-
you wonder,
that was,
and you wonder why I laugh.
that wasn't David
like,
Wayans, that was Keenan Ivory Wayans doing that one, wasn't he?
No, that was
No.
Damon.
It was Damon.
Because
Was it Damon?
Damon,
Oh, it was
Damon
Damon.
segued that into the Blank Man movie
Yeah.
where he was a special superhero.
Somebody put a clip. It's a news reporter standing out doing a story, and
No, not the chick. With the dude.
no, it was a guy walking in the background.
But the chick was the news reporter, and
Yeah.
they put it to music.
They put it
was
to
so
Staying
good.
Alive.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
It's the way
That's what made me think of.
he's got.
That's what I thought.
My brain went there.
Oh,
That
no.
same clip was in my
Oh,
head.
no, it's time
But-
for me to leave.
But she was reporting from a golf tournament,
Mm.
and he came walking by. And they had to Staying Alive, and his gait, whatever was wrong with his legs, it was like perfectly timed. It
With
was
the song.
It was one of those like, if you laugh at this, you're going to hell.
Yeah.
And I'm
And
like,
you laughed way too hard.
it was
Well,
beautiful.
We were going to hell before this.
I mean, it was just beautifully done.
I
And-
was going to hell for laughing at that poor man in real life.
well, see, at least I just did it to someone I don't know.
We'll see you
I
there.
wasn't laughing at him. I was laughing at the fact that he reminded me of that character.
That old Fire Marshal Bill.
Because, oh my God. No, they play the Jim Carrey ones all the time on that. And I cry.
Did you know that in the movie Liar Liar, you know, like it ends with the plane scene, that he does a cameo as Fire Marshal Bill in that movie?
Oh, no, I didn't. see
He's
that.
in the crowd of like the emergency responders at the end of the movie while he's on the stretcher and everything. But it's
yeah,
him in
maybe.
character as Fire Marshal Bill.
Oh my God.
It's
that's
like,
hilarious.
you've got to be freaking kidding me. I was like, that had to be hours of makeup to get him into that.
I used to love watching him.
Now, here, wait a minute. I'm breaking in.
Okay.
Please.
Did you guys see the story about his lookalike going to the award ceremony?
Yeah,
You and Pickle are on this.
Yeah, it's.
I mean, that wasn't him, correct? Was that affirmed?
No, I don't know.
It was
I just kind of let it go.
Double.
His
body double.
I think so, maybe. Yeah. And it apparently there's like I saw some stuff like it's a setup, like for some movie or show or something he's got coming out.
It's hard to spin.
Yeah.
I mean, it's easy to spin, I should say.
Well, I mean, it's easy for people to jump on board and like he's been taken by the Illuminati.
I mean, he's been doing his own thing for some time.
That's true.
But it's like one of the things. Like,
but he found faith too.
Like I was telling them, like I remember he went through a phase, like years ago, where he was known for popping up at award ceremonies as different, like completely in disguise. Like people had no idea it was him, and he would like give awards out and like present and accept.
Next thing you
had
know.
no idea. So like he's definitely known for like doing that, but like it was different because when people showed me the pictures, I was like,
completely
Not
different,
quite,
like eye color, but that's contacts can do that. But like, it's like he looked very young.
He could have been dressed up as himself. I don't know.
It's true. We just don't know.
And there's also like, I mean, Joaquin Phoenix did it one time promoting a movie. He like went on, I think it was like Letterman, and he acted like a complete freaking lunatic. And people didn't know he was starting to like get into his character acting for the Joker. And people were like, he's lost his mind. He needs to be institutionalized. They need to evaluate him.
Well,
and he did it on purpose.
So
that was I forget the comedian now, but the comedian was like this massive fan of Jim Carrey.
Andy.
And he was doing the role
Kaufman?
of Andy Kaufman for that movie, the Moon, whatever it was. But when he went to go meet Jim, he's like, I don't refer to him as Jim. Everyone, he does not go by Jim. He goes by Andy. You have to talk to him as if he's Andy Kaufman.
Okay. He really committed.
Right.
Like 1 bajillion% was into it.
So it could be. All right. Well, we'll talk about the cringe thing later. I'll put that back into the segment.
Okay. So I think we're going to wrap this one up. What do you think? We're at that time. We have a 2-parter again, which is always fun. It makes it easier for me to upload it on the YouTube side. But we are going to be taking a bit of a hiatus, right?
Yes.
I'm right this time.
Yes.
Because I thought I like misspoke when I was like doing the little mid-week kind of check-in.
I thought it was this week. I thought we weren't coming back.
Yeah, but I was like, I could have swore we said we were going to do one more show and then take a little time off, because we are going to do a revamp of the whole look of the show. We've got the family market coming up again as we gear up and get closer and closer to Relay. Then we have the Relay for Life. And so we're going to take a little break. We're going to do all that stuff. Try to partially have a life for a little while. And then get the show redone. Just so you know, our sign has been ordered.
All right.
So we will be coming back fresh with a whole new look.
It's osmosis.
It is. It just goes through us all. It's my turn, I guess.
Yes.
But we'll be back in a few weeks. But thank you guys so much. Ladies, thank you as always. It's awesome. This was a great one. My little Eclair.
It was a good conversation in the beginning, actually. I really had fun with that.
Got my little Eclair. But we appreciate you taking your time out to listen to us or watch us or do both. You know, watch us one time and then listen while you're on your walk so you can laugh hilariously and then have your neighbors look at you funny, like some very close friends of ours do. But make sure you check us out on YouTube, on Spotify, on Apple Podcasts, Amazon. There's more that are there. I just can't think of them all, but they do exist. And thanks for being here with us, and enjoy your week.
We'll see you in a few weeks.
Thanks. See you in a few.